Hello everyone, I'm Frank and welcome to Frank Puzzles, and this is today's easy level puzzle. And take that easiness with a grain of salt because it's considered easy by the people on the Logic Masters Germany forum, and there's a lot of really smart people there. Today's puzzle is called Whispers of Doom by Nurgle's Gift, and we have the Doom here, and the Whispers, I believe, are all the green German whisper lines here. Here are the rules. We have normal Sudoku rules apply, which means in every cell in the grid, place a single digit from 1 through 9 such that there are no repeats in any row, column, or designated 9-cell region, which is a box. We have orthogonally adjacent cells cannot sum to 5 or 10 without a green dot connecting them. So, orthogonally adjacent cells means cells that share an edge, basically. So, these two are orthogonally adjacent, these two are not. But, cells that share an edge cannot sum to 5 or 10 unless they have a green dot that connects them. So, for example, if this were a 3, we would know none of these digits could be 2 or 7 because there's no green dot connecting them with this cell here, which would be 3. So we would know neither of these three cells, none of these three cells that is orthogonally adjacent to the 3 could have a 2 or 7 because there is no green dot connecting them. Cells connected by a green dot sum to 5 or 10. And all green dots are given. So this is the negative constraint. And so that was actually... He could have actually, I think, just basically just omitted this orthogonally adjacent cells cannot sum to 5 or 10 without a green dot. He should just basically say cells connected by a green dot sum to 5 or 10, and all possible green dots are given. Anyways, if this were a 3 here, oops, not a dark, if this were 3, this would have to be 2 or 7, because these two digits must add up to 5 or 10. We also have adjacent digits along the green line must differ by 5 or more. So these are the German whisper lines, which is the whisper part of the Whispers of Doom. So, for example, if this were a 3, this would have to be an 8 or a 9, because the only digits that can be that can be adjacent to a 3 on a German whisper line must have a difference of 5. And the only digits which have a difference of 5 from 3 are specifically 8 or 9. And that's an example of how German whisper lines work. And then finally, gray lines are just for visual purpose and do nothing. Otherwise, we wouldn't have a doom here. So, yeah, that makes sense. Those are all the rules. If you'd like to play along, there's going to be a link in the description. And now, I'm going to get started. Let's go. Okay. Where should we start? These two must add up to 5 or 10. Well, if it's 10, these would be different sets. And you always alternate low and high digits on a German whisper line. So if these were different sets, if this were low, that would make this high, but this would also have to be high because it's on a German whisper line. So that doesn't work. These must then both be low to add up to 5. Because again, it can't add up to, it's either adding up to 5 or 10. And we know it can't be high and low because then that would force this to be in a weird position. It would have to be low and high at the same time. So these must both be low, which makes this a high, and therefore this is a high. Hmm. So this is 1 through 4. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, so it's 7 through 9. This could be 6 through 9. These three are the same set, right? Because, again, you alternate between low digits and high digits on a German whisper line. So this is a different set than these two, which is a different set than this, which is a different... So these three must be the same set. If they were all lows, we would have 5 lows in row 3, which is not allowed. So this must be all highs. That forces these two to be lows, and this to be a low here. These two are from opposite sets. Actually, where is the 5 in row 3? All the rest of the digits are on German whisper lines, and 5 can never be on a German whisper line, because if you subtract 5 from 5, you get 0 or less, which is not a normal Sudoku digit. If you add 5 or more to 5, you get 10 or more, which is not a digit. So this must be the 5 here. This is one low and one high because it alternates between low and high digits. So if this were low, this would be high, this would be low, and this would be high. If this were high, this would be low, this would be high, and that would be low. So we have one of each here. Therefore, this must be a low because one of these is high. We had 4 highs accounted for in row 3, which means this is a low. So this is low, which forces these to be high, which forces these to be low. Okay, these are one of each. So one of these is low, one of these is high. You cannot, because of that, we have in row 2, we have all the lows accounted for, right? One of these is low, this is low, 2, 3, 4 lows. So this cannot be low, this has to be a high. And this can never be 5, because 5 can never be next to and cannot sum with another digit unless it's self to add up to 5 or 10. Well, that means 5 can't be any of these cells. Where's the 5 in row 2? It must be here. This is high, so this must be essentially adding up to 10. So this is an X. So we know this is an X, this is a V. We're marking the V's as blue. This must be a low to add up to 10 with a high, so this must be high. Therefore, this is high, this is high, this is low, this must be low, and this must be high. So this must also add up to 10 here. This cannot be a low, because these lows add up to 5. If this were low, these lows would have to add up to 5, right? If this is a 1-4 pair, this would have to be, and this was low and low, this would be 2 and 3, which adds up to 5, and there would have to be a green dot between them. Same thing if this is 2 and 3, and these are 1 and 4, that still adds up to 5. So this cannot be low. This is 5 through 9. We're not sure which. It could be high or pink, which is what we have for 5s, right? This is not a 4. It has to be in between 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, so that can't be 4. It could be 1, 2, or 3, therefore this can't be 1. This is not next to 2 unique digits necessarily on a German whisper line. These could be the same digit. 5 is one of these 3 cells in box 1. 5 cannot be here or any of these. So in box 5 is one of those 3. Where's 5 in row 8? it has to be one of these 4 cells. It can't be here. Huh. Oh, these two must add up to 5 also, right? Because these two add up to 5, and these are the other low 5s, or the other low digits. And those low digits must add up to 5, right? The 4 low digits add up to 10. If 2 of them add up to 5, the other 2 must add up to 5, right? Which is 10 minus 5. So this could be 1 through 4. This could be 1 through 4, but this can't actually be 4 here, because if it were 4, it's next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this can't be 4, which means this can't be 1. Um, this could be 1 through 4. We're not sure which. So these two must match these two cells. Hmm. This is between 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So is this. So these are 7, 8, or 9. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line. So this is 7, 8, or 9. Therefore, where is the 6 in row 3? It must be here. So this is 6, which makes this 1. That means this can't be 1 here, and this can't be 1 here. So this can't be 1 and 9, adding up to 10. Hmm. This is next to... This is either 2 or 3, right? This is... Well, it's not... This cannot be next to a 1, so this can't be 6 on this German whisper line. So this is 7, 8, or 9. This is next to 2 unique digits on a German whisper line, so this is 7, 8, or 9. Therefore, in row 2, 6 has to be one of these 2 digits here. So either this is 6 and 4, or this is 6 and 1 here, which makes this 4. So therefore, 4 has to be one of these 2 digits. 4 pretty much also sort of has to be one of those. Well, not necessarily. 4 has to be one of these 3 here. Okay. Yeah, we do know that. So 4 has to be one of these 3 because this is 2 or 3. Um. Hmm. Interesting. Okay, so this is low. That doesn't tell us much. Hmm. Hmm. 6 must be one of these 3 digits. Six is one of those 3. If this is 6, this is 1. This must be 4, and this must be 9. Oh, can this ever be 7? And the answer to that is no. If this is 7, it would guarantee this has to be 1 and 2, but then that doesn't add up to 5. So this can't be 7. This has to be 8 or 9. 4 cannot be here, otherwise there would have to be a green circle between those. Ah, if this were 6 and this would have to be 1, this would guarantee that's a 4. The 4 would have to be next to a 9 on a German whisper line, and then we'd have a 1-9 pair here, which does not have a green dot in between them. That adds up to 10, and that's not allowed. So this cannot be 6, which forces this to be 6. This is 6, this is 4. So this can't be 4 here. This can't be 1 and 4. This must be a 2-3 pair. This 6, this 4, this 2-3 pair eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the row. So this is 4, this is 1. This 4 has to be next to a 9 on a German whisper line, so these are both 9. This cannot be 9 here or 9 here. 1 is next to 6, 7, 8, or 9. This could be 1 through 4. This can never be 9 for the same reasoning because of the 1-9 pair. There's no green dot in between. So this could be 6, 7, or 8. This can't be 1. This is 2 or 3. So this must be 7 or 8 here. Which means this adds up to 10 here with 7 or 8. So this is 2 or 3. We have a 2-3, 2-3 pair in row 4, which eliminates 2 and 3 in the rest of the row. This can never be 6 because there never can be 1 here to add up to 9. So this is 7, 8. We have a 7, 8, 7, 8 pair in row 4, which eliminates 7 and 8 in the rest of the row. So this is 1 or 4. This can't be 8. This is 9. That means the rest of row 4 is 4, 5, and 1, 4, 5, 6. This can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. This can't be 6 because of the 6 in the column. Can't be 1 because of the 1 in the column. So this must be a 6 here. Okay, this is 2 or 3, so this cannot have 2 digits adding up to 5 because the other 2 or 3 is here. Therefore, this must be a high digit, and this must be a actual x. So this is 7 or 8. That means 6 can't be here. We have 6 and 2, 3 remaining in box 2. Okay. Okay, this cannot be 9. Therefore, this digit must be next to 7 and 8. So it can't be 3. So this must be 2, which makes this 3. This is 7. This is 2. This is 8. This is 3. This can't be 7. This is 8. This can't be 8, so that's 7. So this can't be 3 here. This can't be 3 here. This can't be 2 and 8 to add up to 10 because there's no green dot between them. So this is 6. This is 2. This can't be 8 because of the 8 in the row. So this is 7. That makes this a 2 because 3 cannot be next to 2 on a German whisper line. So this is 3. That leaves these digits as 1, 5, and 8, and obviously this can't be 1, because this would add up to 5. This can't be 1, because this would add up to 10, and there's no green dot in between them, therefore this must be a 1 here. This can't be 8, because there would then be a green dot in between them, so this is 7, this is 8. We have, in remaining digits in row 1 are 3, 4, and 9. Oops. That's not 3 in the corner because that would add up to 5 here, which is not allowed. This can't be 9, so that's 3. This can't be 4, so this must be a 3 here, which means 3 cannot be here. 4 can't be here because this would have to add up to 5, and there's no green dot between them. Okay. Okay. This cannot be 2 digits adding up to 5 because 1 and 2 are both here, and 1, 4, and 2, 3 are then removed as possibilities. So this must be an actual 10. So this is either 3, 7, or 4, 6 here. This cannot be adding up to 5 either, because if it added up to 5, you would have to be 1, 4, or 2, 3. So this must actually add up to 10. Cannot be 3, 7, 4, 6, or 1, 9, so this has to be a 2, 8 pair, which eliminates 8 in the rest of the columns. This has to be 5. So this can't be 5 here. So this is actually a pink, not a red. That means this can't be 5 here, so in column 3, we have 1, 6, and 7 remaining. Okay. What does that mean for here? I'm not sure. It cannot be 1, 9, 3, 7, 3, 7, or 4, 6. It could be 2, 8 technically. It cannot be 1, 4. It could be 2, 3. So either way, this is a 2. So this is a guaranteed 2. This is 8 with 3 or 2. We're not sure which. Right, because it couldn't be 1, 9. Can't be 3, 7. Can't be 4, 6 because of the 1, 6, 7 triplet in the box. Can't be 1, 4. So it could be 2, 8 or 2, 3. And that means it's guaranteed 2 there. This can't be 2, 8. Cannot be 3, 7. It could be 1, 9, 4, 6. This can't be 4 or 9. So this can't, if this were 1, so this is either 1, 9, 4, 6 or 1, 4. If this were 1, it can't be with 6 to add up to 5 or 7, so this can't be 1. And this can't be 6 here. 6 and 1, again, add up to 7. So this is 1, 4, 1, 9, or 6, 4 here. We're not sure which. Okay. This one cannot be 2, 3. It could be 1, 4 as long as this is 1 and that's 4. It could be 1, 9. It could be 3, 7 as long as this is 3 and that's 7. It cannot be 4, 6. So those are the only possibilities here. That's interesting. The remaining digits in column 6 are what? 2, 3, 4, 5, 9. 2 cannot be here. 5 cannot be here because one of these digits is 5, and so therefore this can't be 5. Okay. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the row. So if this is 9, this would be guaranteed to be 1, so this can't be 9. If this is 4, it would have to be 1 or 6, but it can't be either of those. So this is 2 or 3 here. If this is 3, it would have to be 7 here or 2. That works. If it's 2 here, it cannot be 3. It would have to be 8. Interesting. So 3 could be with 2 or 7 here. 2 has to be with 8 here because it can't be 3. What about the... Okay, this can't be 2 because of the 3 here. If this were 2, that would mean there's another green dot here. So this to add up to 5. So this is 8, this is 2. The rest of box 4 then must be 1, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 cannot be here. 7 cannot be here. 1 cannot be here because then this would add up to 10. There's no green dot next to it. Again, these can't be 7. I don't know why I didn't remove that. Anyways. Rest of column 4 has to be 1, 3, 5, 6, 7. This can't be 7 because of the 7 in the box. It can't be 3 because this would add up to 5, and there's no green dot between them. So, where's the 3 in column 4? It must be one of these 3 cells, which eliminates 3 in the rest of the box, because 3 has to be here. So this can't be 3. This is a 2. It has to be 2 and 8, because it can't be 2 and 3. So this is an X also. That eliminates 2 and 3 here. This can't be 3. So 3 has to be one of these 2 digits here. This digit has to be, can be 1, 4, 6, 8, 9. Can't be 8 because of the 8 in the box. Two is here. That means 2 has to be one of these 2 digits here. We don't know anything about that. If this were 6, well, that doesn't guarantee anything. Doom. The rest of box 7 has to be what? 3, 4, 5? 3, 4, 5, 8, and 9. But 8 can't be here. And 3 cannot be either of these cells. Actually, 8 can't be here either. Because if 8's here, this would guarantee a green dot between here. If 3 were either of these, that would guarantee a green dot. Actually, 3 is also here, so this can't be 3. So where is the 8 in box 7? It must be one of these 2 digits. Which means this can't be 8. This is 1, which means this can't be 1. This is 8. So 1 cannot be here. 1 is one of these 2 digits here. If there were 4 in one of these 2 digits, that would form a 1-4 pair guaranteed. And there's no green dot between this, so this cannot be 4. 1 is one of these 2. We have a 4, 5, 6, actually. We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet in box 4, which eliminates 4, 5, and 6 in the rest of the box. So this is a 1, 7 pair here. That means 6 has to be here. That's fine. What else do we have? Oh, this can't be 3 and 7 because of the 7 in the column. So this is a 4, 6 pair. That eliminates 4 and 6 in the rest of the column and the rest of the box. So this can't be 4. This can't be 4. This is 9, which makes this 4. The rest of column 9 has to be 3, 5, and 8. And 8 cannot be here. 8 cannot be here. Whereas the 8, it must be here. So this is 3 or 5. Whoops. This is not 5. This is 8. The rest of column 8 has to be 1, 2, 3, 7, 9. Okay. This can never be adding up to 5 now, so this is 10. 1 cannot be here because of the 1 in the box. 2 can't be here because of the 2 in the row. This can't be 2 again because of the 2 in the row. This could be any of those digits. Okay, remaining digits in column 7. We have 2, 4, 5, 7, 9. This can't be 2 because of the 2 in the row. Can't be 4 here because of the 4-6 pair in the box. This can't be 5 because one of these two digits must be a 5 here. Hmm. Ah, where are the 3 and 7 in column 4? They have to be these cells. But if this were 3 or 7, it would guarantee it's with a 3 or 7 in the rest of that column, right? Because if this is 3 or 7, the other 3 or 7 has to be one of these two cells, which means that adds up to 10. So this cannot be 3 or 7. We now have a 1, 5, 6 triplet in column 4, which eliminates 1, 5, and 6 in the rest of the column. Therefore, this becomes a 3, 7 pair. That's interesting. This cannot be 7, and this cannot be 7, because if this is 7, that makes that a 3, and there's no dot in between them. They add up to 10. Same for this. So this can't be 7 here. This can't be 7 here. That forces the 7 in column 3 to be here. This can't be 7 anymore. This must be 9 and 1 to add up to 10. That eliminates 1 from being here. These can no longer be 9, and this can't be 1 here. So we have this can't be 9. This is 3. We have a 3 7 3 7 pair in row 9, which eliminates 3 and 7 in the rest of the row. This can't be 3 or 7. This is 5. This can't be 3 or 5. It's 4 or 9. This can't be 5. It's 4 or 9. That leaves this digit as a 6 because we have a 4 9 pair, a 3 7 pair. This 6 actually it could be 1 or 6. Oof. So this is 1 or 6. Apologies for that. This 4 9 pair eliminates 4 or 9 in the rest of the box. So this can't be 4 or 9. This is 5. This can't be 4, 5, or 9. It's a 3 8 pair. This 9 eliminates 9 here, so this is 4, which makes this 9. That means these can't be 4. This is a 5 6 pair, which eliminates 5 and 6 in the rest of the box. This can't be 5, so this is 4, which makes this 5. That eliminates 5 from being here. This is a 3. This cannot contain a 3 or a 5 here. This can't be 5 because of the 5 in the row. And these can't be 9 because of 9 in the column. Okay. What else do we have? This is 1 or 6. Where is the 3 in row 8? This can't be 3 because of the 3 in the column. Actually, this 9 eliminates 9 here. None of these could... We have a 4, 5, 6 triplet here. But this can't be 3 because of the 3 in the column. These can't be 3 because of the 3, 7 pair in the box. This can't be 3 because it adds up to 10 with this in the 3 column. So this must be a 3 here. So this is a V for those purposes. That makes this an 8. This can't be 1 because this would add up to 5. So this must be 7, which makes this 1. That means this can't be 1 here or here. We have to have a 1 somewhere in box 5, so it has to be here. The problem, though, is this still could be 4 or 9. We're not sure which. We have a 5, 6, 5, 6 pair, though. Actually, where is the 6 in row 5? Can't be here. Can't be here because it can't add up with 1 to anything. It can't be here because of the 6 in the box, so this must be 6, and this must be 5, which makes this 6. So this can't be 6. This becomes a 4, 9 pair here. This 6 eliminates 6 here, so that's 5. This can't be 5, so it's 4, which makes this 9. The 4 eliminates 4 here, so that's 6 and 4. This has to be 8. This has to be a 1, 6 as a possibility. This can't be 1 because this adds up to 10, and there's no green dot between them. So this is 6, this is 1, which makes this 6 and 1. These cannot be a 4-9 pair because of the 4-9 pair in the box. If this were 4, this would add up to 10 with a 6. So this can't be 4. This is 9. This is 4. That 9 eliminates 9 here, so it's 7 and 4. This 5 eliminates 5 here. It's 3 and 5. This can't be 4 or 7, so this is 2, which means this can't be 7. Sorry, this can't be 2. This is 7. This can't be 7. This is 3, which makes this a 2. This 7 eliminates 7 here, so that's 3 and 7. This must be a 9. And that's how you solve it. I didn't get to color as much as I thought I was going to, but yeah, it's just you just had to basically sort of take it as you got it, yeah. And just go, oh, well, this can't be 6, or this can't be 1 because of the 9 already there. So, nice little puzzle, though. The Whispers of Doom were actually just the forefront of stuff. None of this was very hard, though, so I don't know. This was fine. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this solve, and I'll see you next time on Frank Puzzles. Take care.